Welcome to Vibe and Fluency, the podcast where we help you drop the textbook, catch the vibe, and speak English naturally.
Hello, everyone. I'm your host, Mia.
And I'm your co-host, Alex.
So, Alex, did you do anything fun this past weekend?
I actually did. I went to this new Italian restaurant downtown. The pizza was amazing, but oh my gosh, it was so crowded. I had to wait for almost an hour just to order.
An hour? Wow.
Yeah, have you been to any good restaurants lately?
Oh, I love Italian food. I didn't go out this weekend, but speaking of restaurants, that brings us perfectly to today's topic.
Ooh, okay.
Today, we are talking about a situation that makes a lot of English learners very, very nervous: ordering food or drinks in English.
Oh, yes. I mean, whether you are traveling abroad or just going to a local Starbucks, ordering food is something you have to do every single day.
Right.
But a lot of people, they feel shy or sound a little unnatural when they do it.
Exactly. And today, we are going to fix that.
Yes.
We will teach you how to stop sounding like a textbook, stop saying "I want," and start ordering your food like a true local. So, Alex, I remember when I first traveled abroad, whenever I went to a restaurant, I would just, point at the menu and say, "I want this and I want that." But I noticed that native speakers almost never say "I want" when ordering. Why is that?
That is a great observation, Mia. I think the biggest mistake learners make is translating directly from their native language. Like in Chinese, saying "I want this" is perfectly normal.
Right. Yeah.
But in English, if you say "I want," it sounds a bit demanding, almost like a child asking for a toy.
Oh.
It can sound blunt or even a little rude to the waiter.
Wow, I had no idea it sounded like a child. So "I want" is grammatically correct.
Yeah, technically.
But culturally, it just doesn't have the right vibe.
Exactly. It lacks that politeness. In English-speaking cultures, we use softer, more polite phrases when we ask for a service.
Okay.
We want to treat the waiter with respect.
That makes perfect sense. So if we shouldn't say "I want," what should we say?
Right.
Let's give our listeners some actionable phrases they can use on their next trip.
Let's get right to it. Okay, tip 1. Use "can I get" or "could I get." This is the most common and natural way to order casually, like at a coffee shop or a fast food place. You just say, "Can I get a latte, please?"
Can I get? That sounds so much softer than "I want," and it's framed as a question, which makes it polite.
Exactly.
So if I'm at McDonald's, I can just say, "Can I get a cheeseburger?"
Perfect. And if you want to sound even more polite, you can use "could I get."
Okay.
It means the exact same thing, just a tiny bit more formal.
Great. So tip 1 is for casual places. But what about when we are sitting down at, say, a nice restaurant and looking at a big menu?
Good question. That brings us to tip 2. Use "I'll have."
Ah.
When the waiter comes to your table and asks, "Are you ready to order?" you can confidently say, "Yes, I'll have the steak," or "I'll have the Caesar salad."
I'll have. I love this one because it sounds so decisive and confident.
Right?
It's like saying, "I have made my decision, so I'll have the pasta, please."
Exactly. And notice how Mia added "please" at the end. Always add "please." Okay, let's move on to the hardest part for many learners.
Ooh.
It is tip 3, customizing your order.
Yes. Ugh, this is so hard.
It is.
Sometimes I want no ice or I want to change the milk, but I don't know how to explain it without making a long, confusing sentence.
Just keep it simple. Use the prepositions with and without. So if you don't want ice, just say, "Can I get an iced latte without ice?"
Okay.
If you want a different milk, say, "Can I get an iced latte with oat milk?"
So simple, with and without.
Yeah.
And what if I want the sauce on the side? Like I don't want the salad dressing mixed in.
Ah, that's a great local phrase. You just add "on the side."
On the side.
So you can say, "I'll have the salad with the dressing on the side."
On the side. Wow, that is incredibly useful for anyone who is on a diet or just picky about their food. All right, let's put all of this together. It's role play time. Alex, let's imagine you're a barista at a busy Starbucks. I'm the customer, and I need to order a really customized coffee.
Let's do it.
Let's show our listeners how smooth it can be.
Hi there, welcome to Starbucks. What can I get started for you today?
Hi, can I get a grande iced caramel macchiato, please? But could I get it with oat milk and without whipped cream?
Absolutely, a grande iced caramel macchiato with oat milk, no whipped cream. Anything to eat with that?
Yes, I'll have a blueberry muffin as well. That's all, thank you.
All right, your total is $8.50. It'll be ready at the end of the bar.
Okay, notice what I did, Bear Guys? I didn't say I want a single time.
Nope.
I used can I get for the coffee, with and without to customize it, and then I'll have for the muffin.
Mm-hmm.
It flows perfectly.
Impressive, Mia. You sounded like a true local. If you use these phrases, the staff will understand you instantly and you won't feel nervous at all.
Ordering food doesn't have to be scary.
Not at all.
Just remember to drop I want and use can I get or I'll have.
And before we go, here is your mini homework for today. I want you to think about your favorite coffee or fast food order.
Fun.
I want you to write it down in the comments using can I get or I'll have, and add one customization using with or without.
Okay.
Let's see who has the best order.
And if you want to have all these phrases in your pocket for your next trip, we've prepared a free PDF cheat sheet called the Ultimate Restaurant Phrase Guide.
Ooh, nice. You can download that free PDF by following our official WeChat account, Vibe Fluency.
Yep.
You can find a link in the show notes below.
Next time, we are going to talk about a secret technique to practice your speaking even if you have no one to talk to.
Ooh, a secret technique.
You definitely don't want to miss it.
And if you liked today's episode, please hit subscribe and share it with a friend.
Please do.
It really helps the channel grow.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
Keep practicing, trust the process, and catch the vibe. See you next time.
Bye.